Hi, I'm Jessica Lahr, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It's November 28th, 2018, and we're live inside the FingerLakes1.com studio, where I'm joined by Josh Durso, Sydney Rogers, and Jim Sinicropi.
And him.
She debated if she wanted to say his name or not.
Yep, I'm here.
Jim Sinicropi, who is so busy. I got the script pretty late last night. Last night had the first Upstate Hoops podcast?
First basketball game. First live stream basketball.
That's what I meant.
Versus
Yeah.
Clyde.
That's what you meant, yeah.
It was great.
We
have like 650-something views on
already.
it so far, so it was good. It's always fun. Get back in the gym. Highlight high school athletes.
Yes.
Their families are very appreciative. We got plenty of emails and texts from around the...
I'm sure.
Yeah, I even got some
the country,
too.
Actually, yeah.
I got some about them, yeah, from clients saying like, hey, just want to let you know we're watching this, so it was cool.
It is so cool. It's cool that you could be across the country watching your grandson or nephew or granddaughter or
live.
Whatever. Live.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Just like they're there.
Niece, nephew, all that stuff. Right.
Yeah,
a lot of the
only
kids
better.
on this team I've known since they were born. They're just
that's
it's just that certain age that I am now, and our friends that have kids and live in town are, and so that's kind of cool too.
Yeah, it's weird.
A lot of the kiddos.
It's all coming full circle.
Even for us old folk. I saw some kids, I was like, they were like babies when I was in school.
When you were in second grade?
Sis.
Yeah, because I'm so old. But I was just talking to Jim about that. I said, I remember them when they were like really little, and it's weird seeing them because I still think of them as really little.
Right.
Yeah.
They have to grow up.
It's when you start feeling old. Oh,
I'm so old.
Enough of that. Enough of feeling old. Everyone had a good Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Good.
Yes,
Did you get any Christmas decorations up yet? Because I feel like that's the next thing that happens, like the day after.
I usually do. I blew it this year. I mean, I don't know.
Wow, what's wrong with you?
Too
Basketball's
busy.
taking over his life.
Yeah, it's terrible. I got to get it done.
It's horrible.
That's
You're only
right.
going to be more cold
See,
now.
now
My wife doesn't participate in it. That's the problem.
Oh, so it's all on
so
you.
it's like I'm either gonna do it or not, and I feel like it's like my daughter needs to grow up in a house that decorates for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'll try to get it done at some point over the next 3-4 days, and then the
That's
tree.
I have the tree up. I haven't decorated it yet.
A real tree?
No, actually, we have a fake tree. Usually I've
I
gotten
do
real
too.
trees my whole life, but we have a fake
we
tree
do
for the
too.
last 2 years. So we have indoor decorations, but not outdoor, because I refused to participate last year when TJ was putting them up because his ladder broke and he was using a garbage can to put the house lights up, and I'm like, I'm not going to be out here when you fall and break your back. So instead of helping, I was like, nope.
It's all you.
So we haven't done that yet, I think, because we're still like, he never really got a ladder back. I'm like, you need to get a ladder.
He didn't replace the ladder.
Yeah, you need to get a new ladder. I'm not doing garbage can lights
Christmas
again.
is coming.
Yeah, put it on the list. Yeah, but so indoor decorations.
This is why you do it before Thanksgiving, so that you're not caught off guard by the holiday and by all the other stuff.
By
and
the
it does
cold.
not hurt to have, if you're hosting Thanksgiving or whatever the case may be, it does not hurt to have Christmas stuff out. I completely.
Did you?
I agree.
You had your stuff out.
Our stuff's been out for like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah,
I mean, we
that's
did it
right.
in the middle of
You said
November
that.
when we
And
had a
Jim
lull.
Willis did.
And there was nothing. It's just easier. It is just easier. It's done. It's out of the way.
Now you can focus on your shopping.
You just don't have to worry
all that
about it
stuff,
because
wrapping.
now, Jim, are you feeling like every day you don't have it up, you're missing out now? Because
I do.
you're,
Even
you're
though it's
losing
not
a
even
day
the first
every day.
yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I just don't know exactly when I'm going to be able to do it. It's a 6 to 8 hour thing.
It's a commitment.
undertaking.
I'm sure, yeah.
We started last
Outside
night.
lights, the trees. Actually, it's way more than 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, when
It
you
is.
think of outside,
Yeah.
it
Well,
might
I've
just be an
noticed.
inside kind of year.
Right.
I gotta have outside lights too. Even.
Does your street do a lot of Christmas lights?
Oh yeah.
Because I know you have like a neighborhood feel street, and I never had that. I always like lived out farther, not with neighbors, and now I do. Every single one of them have all their lights on outside except for us, and I'm like, again, they did this at Halloween. They're always like a month ahead and have everything all set, their trees, and I'm like, we got to get on this neighborhood feel. Like
on my street, pretty much, I'm the youngest by 20 to 30 years. And so I always am self-conscious about, like, not having things as nice as the neighbors and
traditions.
Oh, the pressure.
So a a quick news note that we should probably get in here since we're talking about Christmas trees.
Yes.
Obviously, you guys said you don't do the real Christmas tree thing.
I have my whole life, just
I
not
do.
now.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there is actually a Christmas tree shortage, real Christmas tree shortage this year. So when the recession happened, fewer trees were planted that year by the folks who do Christmas trees.
How long does it take for a Christmas tree to grow?
Apparently 10 years.
That was 10 years
Apparently
ago.
it takes around 10 years for the supply for it to like
For
catch
rush.
up, I guess, or at least that's what the math would suggest.
No, that makes
Right.
sense. If you want
I
a
did
7 to 10 foot tree,
Right.
So I could be getting a 10-year-old
So-
tree when I was
Well, you
Christmas tree
you
shop?
probably are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they
But
don't
the
make
thing
them
is,
in a factory. They have to grow.
Well, I know that,
Yeah.
but I
It's
thought
not
they
like
took maybe a
corn
year to
where
grow.
you're thinking about a little sapling that eventually turns into a
Right.
big, like 7 to 8, 9, 10 foot tree. That takes time. It doesn't, shortage. Don't worry, you're not going to go out and like the trees
There's
are going to
no
be
Have
chance.
you
gone.
get a Charlie Brown tree?
It's not going to be
Right.
that bad.
Exactly.
Looks more like prices are a little higher. Although
Oh, because of it.
I didn't have
Yeah.
time to do any real like pricing out to see if it's what it's happened locally. But maybe you'll pay $1 or $2 more for that tree.
What do Christmas trees run these days?
I have no idea. What does a real
Is
Christmas
it like
tree
30
cost?
to 50?
Yeah, if you're no.
No?
No. I was
Wow.
going to say, that seems a
Low?
lot. Is that a lot?
7.5 foot tree will probably be 60
Oh, wow.
on average. I go to Charlie Barbie because his trees are generally great, and they drill a hole in the bottom, which then it just goes right on the stand I have.
Oh, that's nice.
Which I also got from Charlie Barbie.
Beautiful.
So it's got a nice
Good job,
little
Charlie.
monopoly on things over there. But yeah, I've gotten it for years from him. And that's generally, but I think it's pretty much in line. I know if you go cut your own, it's cheaper usually.
Oh, so yeah, we always cut our own.
Yeah, I used to go to the Waterloo tree
Oh,
farm.
that's so much work.
It is.
Well,
If
Charlie
you're gonna
Barbie
do it.
will deliver it to your house too.
And they have it with the little
Oh, that's good.
like netting.
Yeah,
Do
they
they
throw
put
it
it
in
through
the
the
plastic
thing?
netting, and so it makes it nice and solid, so you can get it in the house, get it on the stand, then cut off the netting, and then it opens
That
up.
was
You
my
let the limbs
favorite part.
drop. You put the ornaments on. The
Let all the
lights.
bugs fall
That's
off.
how I feel after
Yeah.
And you
Thanksgiving,
water.
like a Christmas
Keep it
tree, like
water.
unbutton the pants.
Now it makes me want to get a
After
small
all that
little
food.
real one to put like in another room, just because I miss that like cutting, and then it like pops out
Do it. Get
like
a
a
small
cinnamon
And
roll.
what about the
thing.
smell?
Exactly.
I love the smell. I was actually allergic to them when I was younger.
Oh, that's too bad.
It was
Yeah.
awesome. I was like a queen. They had to hand me my presents when I was little all the time
Because
because
you couldn't go near the tree.
my sister pushed me into a Christmas tree, and that's how we found out because I
Oh
broke
my
out in hives.
gosh.
Typical Britney move, really. But then then they had to do it. But then I like grew out of it.
Sisterly love.
I grew out of it, and I became the Santa Claus who had to hand out all the presents after. Like it
Oh.
was like payback. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just thought about that. I forgot. That was an
That's
interesting thing in my
funny.
life for a little bit.
Too funny. Oh
So,
my
like, what kind of outside Christmas lights do you guys do? Like, is it extravagant? Is there
We've only
garland
done them
involved?
once, and it's because I made it happen.
Oh, you
Well,
don't
you-
like to
wow.
do it automatically every year?
No, I do a lot inside though. I have like
I could
2
picture
real
that.
size Christmas trees, 2 little Christmas trees, and then like everything.
You
else
gotta have
everywhere.
outside. You gotta. I like usually do like the
It's a lot.
whites or the not really colorful one, but
I
now
like white.
now with having a 7-year-old in my household,
Mm-hmm.
we have to kind of go for the tackier decorations, and I'm like, like he wants to have the inflatables. They're not tacky to me. I just like the more classic, like
Yeah, no, I'm not
prettier.
a fan of any like that type of stuff, like
I
inflatable
know.
reindeer or anything.
It's just it's a compromise. So like during the day, I feel like it looks better because I can make it look more classic, and then at night now sometimes we have the little
Yeah,
blow
but
up
at what
snowman.
point does it become like, do you start thinking about your neighbors and like the gaudiness is just too much?
Some people like it.
There's some crazy
don't
things
know.
around here. Have you seen some of them that have like 30 blow up Christmas
Oh, yeah.
things in
Yeah,
their
it's
yards?
crazy.
And
They're the same places every year, so you can drive
Yeah.
around any town or village and you're going to see the same ones every year that are like way over the top.
But it's a tradition for them. They
That's
like
right.
it. They probably buy a new one every year and add to the collection. That's
I
just
mean-
my thought. So
Yeah.
I think it's awesome, but at the same time, it's like I wouldn't want to live next door to that.
I would
like
want to see their
lights,
bills.
not blow up things. I like lights.
Their
Yeah.
electricity bill.
my mom always did very pretty, all like on the bushes. She had those ones that were like very symmetrical too. It never looked messy.
Yeah.
Like some people just throw them around the tree, and I'm like, That might be a little OCD, but
No, I'm the same way.
What about on the Christmas tree? Colored lights or white lights?
One is colored, the family tree's colored, and then mine is all
I
white.
saw your family
The
tree.
family tree
That's
with the kids.
is that a big thing for you? Like,
Yes.
if the kids put the ornaments on, is it
Yes.
really hard not to move it? Because
Yes.
I've noticed that, like, they
Not
put
so
them all
much
in
now.
one little spot.
Yeah, when they were little, and they were all at the bottom, and it's like,
I think there's a word for it, but my mom was a tree, like, she had a different theme tree every year, and it was either like how Christine does them,
Yes.
champagne or pink or
Yes.
whatever. But
Well,
she's done some
yeah,
crazy stuff.
everybody gets mad at me because I like you can't
they're
put
mad
that
at you.
tiny one at the bottom. The smaller they are, the higher they
Higher
go.
they go,
And
right.
it gives perception of the tree being bigger, and you can't have a giant one at the top hanging there. They go at the
Right.
bottom, and it's just simple stuff.
You have a little bit of OCD then, too.
Yeah.
when it
But
comes
then
to
they
that
use
stuff.
it as an example of in my house of like, well, we're not even going to bother doing it
Yeah.
because you just. I'm like, well,
You're so
Just
good
do
at
it my
it.
way,
Yeah.
right?
If you're not going to do it right, don't do it at all.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You're gonna. I move them. Last
do it
year I
my way.
moved them so much because
It's hard.
we like to let Liam do it, but I'm like, oh, okay, and like he'd turn around and be like,
Yeah.
move it.
Well, they all end up at like the bottom where they
Yeah,
can reach, right?
where they can reach. Yeah,
This year, the boys can reach pretty high, so we did good. But
that's good.
I always go in and like clean it up afterwards.
Yeah, all in all, I like doing a lot of Christmas decorations.
Yes.
I like it too when I have the time to do it. The problem is I'm not finding the time, but I do like to put on a little Christmas music and
Yes.
deck all the halls and all that stuff.
Well, you'll have to keep us
You
updated.
you have 1 week from today. If you don't have it up by the first, like
owes
the
us
middle
food.
of the first week of December, you have officially lost the season.
Oh, yeah, there's
no.
no doubt. It's got to get up.
Or he owes us food. That would be
Yeah.
better. If he doesn't get it up, he has to bring us in some good food.
Well, this weekend
Yes.
we're doing a triple header basketball cast on Saturday, so that's going to be
like
tough.
that. Oh, wow.
And my daughter has a couple of basketball games on Saturday and Sunday. Maybe Friday night and Sunday afternoon. Maybe we can get it done.
Piecemeal it. That's
Wake
what I'm
up
doing right
early.
now.
Next weekend is the Wonderful Run 5K
Oh, yeah.
and the
Oh,
Wonderful Life
yeah.
Festival in Seneca Falls. So that weekend's shot.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Oh, you've got to have it up by then.
Yeah.
My God.
you're going to have to
Yep.
go home an hour early from work and start it.
Pull an all-nighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all of our
That's
advice.
the boss.
Yes. Listen to me, the boss.
Yeah. All right. Should we jump into our local photos from this past week?
think
Yes.
Photos.
There's a lot.
We got a
I know.
ton of them.
Oh,
There's quite
boy,
a few.
Great.
So,
There's a
I have to
ton.
pay attention.
yes, I know, right? We need to make our marks so we know which one is our favorite.
I'm
All
ready.
right, first off, we get started with this shot from Mike Sargent, who captured this squirrel enjoying Thanksgiving dinner in Farmington as family celebrated the holiday throughout the region. Oh my
I love
gosh,
that.
was so cute.
That's a perfect way to start it off.
I watched a documentary on squirrels on, I think it was on PBS. I think it was PBS Nature.
Oh,
And
you
it was
should.
all about squirrels. It was amazing.
I love
Really?
those interesting animal documents.
This one was great. It was just amazing watching everything about the squirrel. The squirrel, like a squirrel like up here, the type of squirrels we have, will hide nuts. You know, sometimes up to 1,200 nuts across like a whole landscape of people's yards and stuff, and they will remember where every single one is.
I thought there
So
was
in the
that?
summer, they'll bury nuts.
Yeah.
And then they'll go back. It was a college somewhere did some sort of a study where on the campus they tracked all these squirrels where they hid thousands of nuts, and then they watched and they went back and got them all.
That's nutty.
Like they remember
Wow.
where they are.
Oh, I thought you meant the
I like
kids
it,
went
Josh.
and took the nuts.
And
That-
said, die squirrels, and you'll
yeah.
have no food this winter.
I was like, that's horrible. But they had to really watch them a lot.
Yeah,
Or
that's
they
a lot of-
did they track the squirrels, you think?
I
I don't
can't
know,
remember
yeah.
exactly, but I really enjoyed this documentary about squirrels.
10 out of 10. Go watch the squirrels.
They're rodents.
On PBS.
Remember the rodent family.
Oh.
Well, that picture was super cute. It didn't look
Yes.
very rodent-like. All right.
Back to the photos.
Enough of, that one. Let's move on to the next one. These limbs were being held down by the weight of the ice, which had formed on them from crashing waves along Seneca Lake in this photo by Billy McDermott.
Yeah, this
I
is
saw
taller
those
than it
photos.
is wide,
Yeah.
so you can see.
That was crazy.
It's a lot of ice.
Pretty insane.
I saw it and
On
I didn't
Friday
realize
when
it
it
was
got
from
really
here.
cold, right?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
guess.
yeah.
Thursday, Friday when it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday
9
last week.
degrees.
It's still cold. What are you guys talking about?
Be positive, okay?
I know. From Jim Sinicropi, this titmouse was hanging out in the snow during a snow squall on Thursday in Newark Valley.
That's a postcard.
So cute.
Titmouse. Wonder how it got that name.
I don't know. But he's
Maybe
cute.
the
Look at his little beak.
on his head.
I
Yeah.
know.
Now
he's
that,
cute.
assuming that nothing horrible happened, that titmouse is somewhere right now
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing
Assuming
something.
nothing terrible happened.
Now, I
Yes,
would
he
hope-
is.
That's
But
usually what happens with all the nature's
Like he's
animals.
sitting on a limb, he's eating out of a bird feeder, he's who knows, but
If he
he's
had a red berry, that would be perfect.
It would be
somewhere
perfect.
right now
You're right.
in the Newark Valley area probably.
I'm gonna look for him.
He's migrated,
Oh.
but
Oh my gosh. All right, next one. Another from Billy McDermott as the remaining vegetation at Seneca Lake State Park got a freezing experience last week. So
cool.
crazy. It looks fake.
I know.
So crazy. Wow.
It's a good one.
Burr, burr, burr.
Yeah.
All right, from Shelley Lannon, this blue jay kept all the songbirds from this feeder in Ontario County on Saturday by sitting under it and screeching when they tried to land.
Defender of the feeder.
It looks so
Another-
close to the titmouse.
I know, another great bird picture.
Yeah,
he
that
also is somewhere right now doing something.
Let's hope.
Except he is a much meaner bird.
Oh yeah,
He looks mean.
He does right now. I wish
He
they
wants
weren't.
Not
all
happy.
the seeds himself, for himself.
Greedy.
A close-up shot of the moon on Thanksgiving night in Wayne County by Kathy Content.
Love it.
Wow.
Beaver moon or something like that.
Beaver moon?
Yes.
Full moon.
It was. It was the beaver moon.
Oh.
Beaver moon.
Well, I know it's a full moon.
moon.
That's as far as I go.
It's
Where's
It's
the
the one that
face?
follows the harvest moon, I believe.
That is crazy, that photo. The more you look at it,
Uh-huh.
the detail is nuts.
Gorgeous. Great job. Another from Shelley Lannon, who was surprised to see a doe but out in broad daylight during hunting season in Clifton Springs.
Nice.
Looking right at
he
her.
looks confused. He needs to leave. He needs to run.
She.
She.
Go.
Doe.
She.
Looking right at her.
Well, when I looked up, he looked like a man. A man deer.
It's a very masculine doe.
Oh, all right. Let's see. Another frozen lakeside shot from Billy McDermott as the rain, wind, and freezing temperatures created another awesome scene along Seneca Lake.
That would be a chilly.
My goodness.
That'd be a chilly bench to sit on.
That
Yes.
is eerie. That is almost like creepy.
It is. That's insane. Wow. Very, very cool. Love it. It was a gorgeous scene along Keuka Lake in this shot taken on Thanksgiving Day by Brooke Gordon. Beautiful.
Oh, I know where that is.
Lives because we get a lot of photos from right there from Brooke Gordon.
I go like right by there to pick Liam up. It's like a little park. It's right by
Yeah,
there.
no, it's not Depot Park. That's Hammondsport.
Beach.
Yeah.
It's
I think it's beach something. Something beach.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll tell you on Friday.
All right, the leaves on this tree stood out on a chilly day at Seneca Lake State Park in this photo by Rachel Burkholder.
That's a cool
Classic.
photo.
Yep,
That's a classic.
fall's hanging on, that photo.
Hanging on for dear life.
It is, with snow on the ground.
got a
Travis.
couple of good photos from Rachel that just came in that won't make the show, but they'll make next week's
Next
show.
week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yes. Travis J. Smith captured this shot of Canandaigua Lake on a cold, wet, late November afternoon.
Love it.
That makes you want to go for a dip.
Makes me feel gloomy.
Brr. It does.
And blue.
Yes.
That's a cool photo, though.
Yeah, it
It is.
Peak winter right there, I feel like.
Cold. From Todd Tanner, Owasco Lake was stunning in the frigid weather on Black Friday as the sunrise and mist battled for dominance in the sky. That's very cool.
Yeah, that's an awesome
Wow.
picture.
5
Looks like
degrees
fire.
when he took that picture, he said.
5 degrees.
5.
Whole 5 of them.
Fire and ice.
Ooh, I love that. Beautiful. All right. These two little birds were getting a bite to eat in Ontario County over the weekend in this photo from Shelley Lannon.
That's cool.
It's like a chickadee and a woodpecker.
Really?
If
You
I
know
had
that?
to get, if I had to identify
Frozen
them.
food.
You know your birds.
No, I didn't say
He's a
that.
birder.
I was right. I just take it a guess. They look like a chickadee on the left and a woodpecker on the right.
Wow. I wouldn't know. But it's a cute picture. Another good one from Shelley. The Neighborhood Association worked together in Sodus to make things a little festive over the holiday weekend, as seen in this shot from Kathy Weffler Madison.
I like that.
Beautiful.
I like when towns do that.
I love it. Very festive. Another from Brooke Gordon. The air was cold, but this winding road in Yates County provided the perfect setting for a quick photo. Oh, yeah.
Winter Wonderland.
Yep. Love it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool to notice that and take the photo.
I try to do that multiple times when I drive. It never looks like that. Did that this morning, actually.
It doesn't look like that.
No. Could the difference.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think the difference might be that she stops and gets out of her car and actually takes the picture with some sort of
I think
intent.
I could stand up to
you're
it.
right.
And you want to show it?
Yeah, I want to show
Let's
my
show-
comparison.
Sydney's.
How's it look? Does it look like hers? I think it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I was actually taking it for you, for weather, and it did. And then I realized how bad the photo was. Okay, back to reality. Thank you.
Good try though. It looks just a little more blustery is all.
Yeah,
That's all.
mine's cooler.
We appreciate the effort.
We do.
Thank you.
All right, finally from
Ooh.
Brady Hummel, a stunning late afternoon shot overlooking Honeoye Lake as fall wears forward.
Bang.
That's really cool.
amazing.
And different.
Bang.
Yeah. Huh.
Where are you taking that from?
There's
wish
a
there was-
park in Honeoye, and way up on the north end of this lake, there's a bench, and it's an overlook, and you just get a lot of photos from here.
That's cool. I wish there
This
was a
might be the
behind-the-scenes photographer taking one of the photographers where they are.
I know.
That's why it'd be a nice spot to build a house right there, huh?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah.
Are you kidding? Yeah. I know my favorite.
Yeah, let's hear them.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
my favorite is that one.
Well, the last one?
By Brady
Okay.
Hummel.
Yep.
I hope I'm saying it right. I had a different favorite until then. But that took the cake.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Fire and Ice by Todd Tanner.
And then I am going to go with the very last picture of Seneca Lake that we saw.
With the
From
bench.
Billy McDermott?
Yep.
The bench.
Oh, that was my
frozen.
other one. Okay, yes.
So
You
there's
guys
your.
have said all of mine.
Yep.
There you
Geez,
go.
so hard
Plate
not
set.
to go with that last one from Honeoye Lake.
That was
know.
It was
an
amazing.
incredible photo.
Had the
It was.
snow on the,
I liked
the
all the
bottom
other
of the
ones,
trunk.
but you know what? Sorry.
Darn.
Gotta do it.
Yeah, that
No,
is
it's
beautiful.
So good.
It really is.
So
And sometimes
good.
it's not the skill of the photographer as much as what he's taking a picture of. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
just
think that
gorgeous.
Sydney, you could pull out your cell phone from your car.
Thank you. I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to get one good picture and I'm going to put it in here.
That's right. That's right.
Under a ghost name,
Oh, I'm going to be Ghost.
Roger
Name ya.
Sidney.
Yeah.
Roger Sidney. There we go.
Roger Kidney.
Oh, congratulations, Brady Hummel, on winning the photo of
Great
the week.
photo.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for sending them in. If you'd like to share your photos from across the region, click the link in the Submit Content section at the bottom right of our homepage here at fingerlakes1.com. All right.
Yes.
Let's jump into what this weather looks like.
Yeah,
Coming up
quickly
in the
here
next
for the
few days.
weekend coming up. Friday, mostly cloudy, high near 39, 40% chance of rain or snow. Saturday, mostly cloudy, high near 43, 50% chance of rain or snow in the morning and late evening. Sunday, 70% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, warming up to 53 though, but it's going to
Yeah.
rain. So the weekend's pretty much terrible.
Well,
It's
53,
warmer
I'll
than
take
usual,
it.
yeah. I'll take 43
Yeah, but it's
and
going to be
39.
raining.
I know.
Yeah, I'd rather it snow than rain, really.
I don't
It gets
know.
too slushy.
Wouldn't mind getting a weekend of sun
Either.
and
Yeah.
50 to 55 and no rain. But
Agreed.
I mean, yeah, we had the choice.
what
right?
about events?
We have a lot of things going on. I'm just going to go through just a couple of them. November 30th, the Syracuse stage presents Elf the Musical. And
Oh,
I think that would be
fun.
interesting to go see because I love the movie Elf,
Yes.
as, you
Me
know,
too.
as funny as it is. December 1st and 2nd is Christmas Around the World, and that's on the Lake Ontario Wine Trail for the weekend. And you can prepare holiday dishes from around the world, and you can drink, and it's a great time. It's 11 a.m. through 6 p.m. on both Saturday, December
All
1st, and Sunday, December 2nd. Yeah.
Love it.
December 1st and 2nd, again, the 25th anniversary of Dickens' Christmas is in Skinny Atlas. We kind of talked about that last
Yeah.
week. And my favorite one that I had to throw in there, you can get your pet photos with Santa Paws. It was last week it was for Beverly Animal Shelter, and this week it's for Fetch a Friend Rescue, who I am very fond with.
Paws is very busy.
I can't wait. I'm doing it. I have to. I want to see how my dog will be, and she probably will be scared out of her mind. But that's December 1st from 11 to 3 in Seneca Falls at Tractor Supply. So that'll be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, the donations go to Fetch a Friend, which is always great. You pay $10 to take a picture, and it all goes to Fetch a Friend.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty more, and you can see that in our community calendar.
Yes.
Under our local listing tab at fingerlakes1.com.
Perfect.
Or on the app.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tap the app. All right, great. Well, what do we have going on in sports right now then, Jim?
Tonight, Syracuse plays Ohio State as part of the ACC Big Ten Challenge. 7 o'clock on ESPN. Saturday, Cornell versus Syracuse, 8 p.m. in the Dome. It's going to be on ESPNU. So, Boeheim versus Boeheim. Boeheim's oldest son, Jimmy Boeheim, is on Cornell. And Jim Boeheim, his father, coaches Cornell. And Buddy Boeheim is a freshman on Syracuse. So
that'll be on in my house.
Big Boeheim family reunion Saturday night when Cornell faces Syracuse in the Dome. NFL enters Week 13 this weekend. The Bills are at Miami, 1 p.m. start on CBS. The Bills try to win 3 in a row.
Squish them fish.
They beat...
well, they're still not doing as good as the Browns, and that's weird. The Browns are doing good right now.
I don't think we got to worry about either one of those teams winning the Super Bowl. I mentioned earlier, Finger Lakes One High School basketball coverage continues with a live triple header on Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock or 4:15ish will come on the air. First game is Lions versus Wilson. That's going to be a really good one. Two of the best players in Section 5, Justice Smith on Lions, and then the point guard for I can't remember his name right now, from Wilson Magnet. And then Geneva plays Penfield. Geneva's pretty good this year, I think. There's been a couple down years for Brian Miller's squad. And then Game 3 will be Waterloo, the tournament host, versus Greece Olympia. So that's live on fingerlakes1.com Saturday. And
check it out.
And then on Sunday, Syracuse and all the college football teams across America that are eligible learn where their bowl destination will be. So where will Syracuse go? Will it be the Pinstripe Bowl? Will it be the Camping World Bowl?
That one sounds
Orlando,
exciting.
It'll be one of those. So that's all we got.
All right, good.
Wow, we did a good job.
Yeah, we have about 2 minutes left. 1 minute left before we have to get into the outro.
Perfect. You guys have a busy weekend coming up?
Oh my goodness, I don't think I do. I don't know.
Oh,
well,
that's
come decorate my house for me then.
Oh, I think I'm having a sleepover with a bunch of young children, so that'll be interesting.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. It'll be
Limit the soda and the sugar.
Oh, I don't even have soda in my house because I don't drink it, so they get mad.
Perfect.
Yeah. You, Josh?
Nothing.
That's so nice.
That is shocking, both of you.
Nothing.
I have to finish getting Christmas decorations up and stuff. But we have an open house at work. We're expanded to a different location, so they're doing all different types of beauty things.
And how's that going?
Good. I love work. I love it.
Yeah. The buzz was going around in my family about some of the things that you do, and I was like,
good.
I'll have to get the scoop.
They make good Christmas presents.
Oh, yeah.
Shameless plug. Okay. All right, that wraps it up for us today. Thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoy the show, click like, share with your friends, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back live next Wednesday at 12:30. Until then, enjoy your weekend ahead here in the Finger Lakes.
We will be back.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, I can't